back to another PerfecTechs tutorial. Today we're going to go over the installation of a ZAGGSkin onto the iPad 2. We have our custom one that we ordered. It says PerfecTechs on it with a little bit of etching back here with the PerfecTechs signature. And first things first, we do need to get this cleaned up. As you can see, there's some fingerprint markings all over this guy from the past week's use. We don't really have to worry about the front because we already put on the protective shield on the last video, but on the back we do have quite a bit of fingerprints from holding it over the past week or so. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, and go ahead and do the same if you need to now. Make sure you wash your hands as well as clean this with basically a damp lint-free cloth, and you should be good to go. Just remember, no chemicals, just use water. Alright? Alright, and we're back. Everything's all washed up. This is nice and clean. My hands have been washed. And now it's time to get this guy off of the border. Best thing you can do, just pick one of the edges where the laminate meets the actual skin itself and just kind of peel it back, and then just want to peel it all the way off. I'll get that going here real quick. Alright, let's see, it just started to peel away. And be careful around some of the edges because it'll start to kind of stick a little bit. Just got to kind of work the edges just a tad, and it should start to peel off. There we go. Alright guys, now that we have this completely off, best thing that you can do is actually float it above the iPad so you can get your positioning correct. And it takes a little bit of work, but if you get it right on, everything is going to come out perfect as soon as you lay it down. So you don't want to push down on anything until it's right where it needs to be. Get lined up with the camera hole, your ports, your speaker. Alright, this is right where I want it to be, and because of how large the surface is, what you want to do is actually just start at the middle. And the best thing you can do with one of these, if you originally had the cloth from when you installed the invisible shield, you can actually use the same thing on this, but you're using it more for friction. So for this, just start in the middle, push a little bit, and then just start sliding out. Let's see if I can get my hand out of the way there for you. And just start sliding out. And to cause friction, get the air bubbles out. And on any of the light areas, you'll be able to see it really easy. Maybe not on the video, but when you're working on it, you definitely will. I'm just getting the logo here first. And when you are doing this, once you get everything actually straightened completely out and all the bubbles out, if you want this to cure faster, same principle applies as it did with the actual invisible shield on the front. Just get a hair dryer and blow it down a little bit, and the heat will actually cure this to the device. It's not going to hurt it. You can take it off. There's not going to be an issue getting it off, and it's not going to leave any sticky residue or anything like that when you do take it off. But it will allow this to set much faster than it would if you just let it be by itself. When you get down towards the end here, on this last little bit, I'm just going to roll your fingers across these edges, and slide down. And you know, a good amount of pressure when you're doing this, just to make sure that it is actually adhering properly to the surface. Alright, and I'm just going to check this once over, make sure that those edges are clean. Alright guys, this is the end result, and looks a little bit washed out on video, but let's see if I can get the camera to adjust here. There we go. This is the end result, and nice, shiny, and new. If you are having issues with the edges getting these to work properly, and you know you might have a little pinch, and you're having an issue with it basically pinching up, and you want to get it flat. Great way to do this is to just take the palm of your hand and go like this, and it's actually called palming, and you're basically whittling this down to a point so that it's completely smooth and perfect. So again, that was called palming, and then if you want to get this to cure faster, just go ahead and hit it with a hair dryer on the lowest setting, and it will basically solidify in place. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit us up online or shoot us an email. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good day.